What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today, and I just wanted to go over a couple of things before we jumped into this video, which firstly, when you look at the mirror match in the events page, we've only had, we had one mirror match? Maybe two? I think we only had the one event, right? It says it starts in 22 days. That's really, really bizarre. I'm really wondering, so many people had problems with mirror match because it was a mirror match, but at the same time the card levels weren't equal, so it wasn't really a mirror match, as well as hero levels weren't equal. So again, it wasn't really a mirror match. So I'm wondering if they're going to rework that to try and make it a little bit more equal, and that's the reason that it's not going. But it really, really surprised me because I'm pretty sure I looked yesterday. Maybe I misread it, but I thought it said 24 hours, and now today I'm looking at it and it says 22 days. So I don't know. Maybe I messed that up. But also, there's been another little update. If you guys haven't seen one of my recent videos, they've been releasing news very recently, a lot, abundantly, about all the new things that are going to be coming out. They're coming out with new heroes, new items for heroes, new units, new game modes, and they just released this as well, which says, "Dear players, our team is currently working on improving the clan tournament, and we plan to release the new tournament in Update 7.1. Due to technical reasons, we will have to halt ongoing tournaments in the game to prepare for launching the improved tournament. That means that new stages of clan tournaments will not start tomorrow, Monday, August 2nd, or next Monday, August 9th. So they're really pushing off everything that's going on right now in terms of events and tournaments and game modes and things like that. I guess they're really trying to critique it. I wonder if the reason, we'll jump into a game here. I wonder if the reasoning is based around the fact that, it's going so pay to win, and they want to fix a lot of the things that people have been having issues with. I'm really unsure, but it would be interesting to see what they have in mind and what they're trying to do. But trying to show off a little bit different of a deck today. It's kind of like the Crystal Mancer deck that we've seen, but with certainly different aspects to it. So right away, you can tell what this guy's running. Stasis, Demonologist, Inquisitor, very, very strong deck right now. Biggest counter to the Crystal Mancer deck is, of course, Demonologist. Okay, so I figured it might make sense to throw in Corsair with that. Stasis is kind of taking over instead of Bombardier as of right now. So I was like, why not? Let's try and check it out. Let's see if we can do something here. And it would be interesting to see if this deck works. But as you guys know, one of the main things I wanted to talk about, well, I guess you wouldn't know yet. One of the main things I wanted to talk about is the fact that Slow is taking over the meta. Slow and Stun are taking over the meta. So every once in a while, you get to play against somebody who's only got Stasis, only got Cold Mage, only got one thing, and then they, have Hex in there, Demonologist in there, something else in there to go with their Slow or their Stun. But these games are just getting longer and longer and longer nowadays. Oops. Well, actually, I'll level up my Frost. I almost didn't mean to, but I'll level them up. Why not? These games are getting longer and longer. And people are saying, they've had a tougher time climbing the ladder. Okay, yes, the trophy reward system has gotten changed in the past to where you no longer get an equal amount of trophies for winning a game as you do for losing a game. So right there, it's a little bit tougher. It's true. However, there's also the fact that games are now 10, 15 minutes long rather than, if you looked at the, Warrior Shaman meta or the Engineer Shaman, and I'm not saying that I wish that it would come back, but I am saying when you would play those, it would go 2 waves and you would win, or it'd go 3 waves and you would lose. So you could climb the ladder quicker because in an hour, you could play 12 games. But now in an hour, you can play 8 games, 6 games, something like that. So it's a little bit crazy. Let's start leveling up some of our stuff because we got Bedlam anyway. And yeah, so I always end up playing these games to where I'm outputting more damage, I'm taking out bosses quicker, waves quicker, everything's in control, and then you get to wave 4 or 5, and all of a sudden because I don't have a second stun or slow unit, they just end up winning. And A, it's a little bit frustrating. And B, it takes forever. It takes forever, just like B, okay? It takes so long to get through these games, so then it's like, I got a trophy push, but it's taking forever. Let's make sure that we're actually going to be able to take all this stuff out. So let's try and focus on leveling things up. Everything's at level 3 right now except Stasis. Let's get Stasis up. And yeah, this deck was kind of recommended to me, and then I adjusted it a little bit. So originally this deck had Boreas in it instead of Crystalmancer, but I was having a really, really tough time taking out bosses, so I figured why not throw Crystalmancer in there. You got the double slow and stun. Corsair should help out with Demonologists, and then Summoner is just my mana unit, mana production. So maybe Vampire would be better, at least with Summoner. I don't also have to level him up, you know, like mana-wise. If I had Vampire, I would have to level him up. So, Summoner's in there, cool. I don't even have to save any of them because I don't have Harlequin in this deck, so I can just kind of spam him out whenever I get him, which is kind of nice. So yeah, this is actually the first time I've tried playing with this exact deck. And we're going to see if we can get it. We're going to see if we can end up sneaking out a victory here against a Summoner, not a Summoner, against a Demonologist deck here. We should be okay. We look like we're in okay shape. Let's see. Nothing we can do, really. But look at all those Corsair bombs. Get in there. Boom, 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 boom. He's going to have tons of mana at the end of this, though. So, I got to start making some moves here. Let's do this. That was good. That was good. Give me something cool. Yes, sir. And yeah, our board looks pretty sweet. He's got 4 Inquises. He was just combining out as absolute much as possible to try and get me. But we withstood. And I think Corsair definitely helped a lot. Yes, we have Slow and Stun. That helped a lot. Would Boreas have been better in that scenario? Maybe. Maybe not. But let me know what you guys are thinking, okay? Let me know what you guys are running. Are you guys using Slow and Stun, or are you guys going with the Hex, or are you guys going with Demonologist? I feel like those are pretty much the only cards that people are using right now. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed. And also, check out those memberships. We got so many cool perks on those memberships, including, you know, your very own Discord chat, which you get like secret perks within the Discord chat. So if you guys want to find out what those are, you're going to have to become a member. No, but we also got, you know, cool badges and emotes and all these different things. He's still chilling with 4. I don't see how he's going to win this game whatsoever. And right there is a victory. Let's hit him with a good game right there. And yeah, so we won. We actually didn't even really need the double slow or stun in that game right there. But let's jump into another one. What do you think about this deck? It seems, you know, it's just kind of the same exact build as that other one, but with a little bit different. And with Corsair, I think would help out with Demonologist a little bit. And now that Stasis is super strong, it's in there instead of Bombardier, which I kind of feel bad about, obviously, because my Bombardier is a max level. But it is what it is. And also, if you guys want to catch me live, I do stream right here on YouTube to make it super easy on you guys every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check it out. We always get a really good crew in there. We just had one last Friday, and it was awesome. And I'd love to see you guys there. But let's see if we can take out this guy, Stony, and put ourselves in a pretty good spot. We got Warlock in 1 minute and 25. Okay, so let's start off with leveling up our Frost. I think it would be good to level up Corsair early on, because those bombs that it throws are then going to be leveled up. I'm definitely going to get my Crystalmancer leveled up at some point, but let's hold off for right now. And yeah, this is the exact same deck that we just went up against. And I'm definitely not saying that the deck that I'm running is a counter to that deck. We'll see how it goes in this game. But if we go up against this deck and we run into Bedlam, that's like the only boss that he's going to really, really not want to see. Okay, Bedlam, yes, it gets him the opportunity to spam out Demonologist, which could win him the game potentially. But also, it makes it really, really difficult for him to take it out because his board's going to get all screwy. Yeah, if he was running Hex, it would be even worse for him to see Bedlam. But I think it's still pretty bad. So let's just, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 Crystal Mancers. Let's try to get our Crystal Mancer up one time. And then build up just a little bit of mana here for 10 seconds. And then when Warlock comes down, if we do need to, we will we'll combine out. Because I think we can combine out everything on our board except our rank 2 Crystal Mancer and our rank 1 Summoner. So let's see what we can do here. Okay. Perfect little combine out right there. But now we don't have any Frosts. Got a Frost back, so that's really good. Let's get another one. We got Puppeteer next. So it's a good thing that I checked that out, because now, for 1 minute and 30 seconds here, let's just try and focus on getting as much mana production as we absolutely can. And since we're also running a deck right now with all legendaries except for one, we only have Crystal Mancer that's not a legendary, we're not able to spam Snowflakes as abundantly as we did with that last deck. So now I'm going to wait until about a minute, spam one Snowflake. I'll wait until I see a mini boss in like 5 seconds here. Yeah, there's a mini boss. Let's just spam it now at 1 minute and 1 second. Hold off and see if we can actually still profit a lot of mana. Try to take all these guys out as much as possible. And honestly, Puppeteer is a little bit difficult going up against this deck. Just because it levels everybody down a lot, and it does a lot of work. So hopefully we can have our board relatively empty going up against Puppeteer. And if he spams a bunch of Demonologists, hopefully we can take them all out. But this one will be tough. I've run into a lot of problems with Puppeteer if it's not the first boss for some reason. But 25 seconds. I feel like we're in pretty good shape. No, I haven't leveled everybody up, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Crystal Mancers. Let's hit our Snowflake right now, because then maybe I'll be able to get back to it quicker against the actual boss. That's kind of my thought process, because usually I would hit it now with 9 seconds left. See, he has the timing. 9 seconds right there. That's what I would usually do, but I want to try and get back to it a little bit quicker. So here we go. This is the first test we have, 890. He has no Demonologist to spam currently, so that's really good. Frost, please hit that guy. 700 to go through. There's Frost, finally. So 700 to go through. He's digging for Demonologists right now. 500. I think we're going to be fine. We're going to have about 3,000 mana to level everybody back up. Everybody's back down to level 1. Here he comes with a Demonologist. Shouldn't matter whatsoever. 150. Not an issue whatsoever. But he's still digging. All right, so here we go. Let's level everybody back up here. Pretty good, 1,600, what do we got? Okay, now we got Gorgon, so let's really try and get that to max, this to max here. Stasis, I feel bad because I always leave him out in the dark, leave him out in the cold. I always have one unit that I focus on the least, and I always kind of feel bad. But I feel like our board is pretty nice right now. We've got 3 Stasises, 4... Oh, let's hit our Snowflake. 4 Corsairs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 Crystal Mancers and 2 Frosts. So not too bad. Gorgon will be a little bit tricky. I feel like when I play this deck, every boss is a little bit tricky, but it's going to be all about how much we can actually take out this wave to actually have a chance to take out Gorgon. Because if we can't take out Gorgon, he can literally just wait until I can't take out Gorgon and then just spam my board with Demonologists. And there's almost nothing I can do. And that looks like what he's going to do right now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rank 3. 5 rank 3. Oh, Inquisitors. He just spammed a Demonologist there. I feel like that's kind of a mistake, because if he had saved it for the boss, he probably would win. 3, 2, 1. Take out all these guys. Woo! Okay, we're alive. Let's do our Frost one time. He doesn't have any. 2.5 is actually not too bad. Frost, come on, baby. Come on, Frost. Slow him down. There you go. 2.2 is really not bad. So let's see if we can actually take him out. There's a Demonologist. 1.7. 6. Come on, baby. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Million to go. Come on, baby. We've still got 3 Crystal Mancers, which is pretty good. And because we saved our snowflake... Oh, and we only got one left? Come on, man. Alright, just let's... Oh my gosh, and there's a GG, just like that. What the heck? Nothing we could do. I wish I could move my guys around because the Gorgon's already gone. Let the rocks go away. That was so bad. So bad right there. Should we jump into one more? Let's jump into one more. Demonologist. I guess Corsair doesn't work all that good with Crystalmancer. I thought that Corsair and Crystalmancer would make a lot of sense. Can't take out Gorgons, so maybe it would be better. Should we go triple slow? What if we did triple slow? Crystalmancer, Bombardier, Stasis. Oh, it's a horrible deck. It's a terrifying deck. I don't even want to see it. But let's jump into this one. This guy's running Boreas Hex. Respect it. He's using something a little bit different. Clearly, Inquisitor is stronger than Boreas. So it should be interesting. Let's see what we can do here. We've stepped away from Clock of Power. And yeah, let's try and get one more win to cap this video off against Mr. Llama over here. And that should be pretty good. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I like our board so far. I feel like we could probably switch in or out of any, any switches that we would want with this deck. We could put Vampire instead of Summoner. We could do Dryad instead of Summoner. You could do Bombardier instead of Stasis. You could do whatever, Chemist instead of Corsair. Any type of thing that you would want to throw in this deck that you think it would make it better. Give it a try. Let me know. As you guys know, I'm all about trying just different stuff. It makes way more sense to me to try off-meta things and try to get wins than try meta cards and play the same card, same deck 100 times in a row. Because then if you win, you're like, cool. But if you lose, you're like, man, I lost and I'm playing the best deck. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I am curious what you guys are running. What kind of off-meta stuff are you guys playing with? And let me know if it's working. But here we go. We got Tamer. We got a bunch of Corsairs. We got a bunch of Frosts. Little Summoner right there. Let's get our Corsair up one time. Here we go, disrespecting Stasis again because everybody else is leveled up except for Stasis. But it is what it is. 3 seconds, 1 second. Snowflake. One more on our board. We got only 3 Crystalmancers. But since it's only Tamer, it should be okay. And hopefully we can find a win, cap this video off right, and that would be a bit of fun. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's come down here. Let's actually come up here. Okay, don't mind that at all. Let's do that. Okay. Our stuff is getting leveled up a little bit more. And since it's Puppeteer, let's try and not mana level up any of our stuff and just focus on getting our board more leveled up, because maybe that would help. I feel like our board is often too under-leveled in these when I play games. So let's see what we can do here. Try to get one more guy on our board. Another Corsair. We do have a couple of Summoners that are just chilling. I'm looking to combine those out, obviously. Another Corsair. Let's combine them out. Okay. We still only have 3 Crystalmancers. Now we have 4. Let's do Corsair. Man, that's not what I wanted. Let's do... I guess I'll do that, because they're only level 1s. I'll do this. There we go. Alright, don't mind that. 40 seconds. Haven't used my Snowflake. Should I have? Yes, probably. Another Crystalmancer, so now we're up to 3. We had 4. I combined 2 of them out. We're not going to have any mana going into this, but our board definitely doesn't look good. There's no saving grace. No saving grace. 20 seconds. The only way we're going to win this is obviously with slow and stun because he only has... Oh, he doesn't even have any slow. Wow. So this is the test right here. He's going damage. I'm going slow and stun. Or stop. Stasis isn't really stun, I guess. So what's going to work out in the end? He's going to be able to take out people very, very quickly. Take out the bosses. The only thing is I think high-level... high-ranking... Banner Lords are going to give him a little bit of trouble. Alright, there we go. We found an extra Crystalmancer. 450 to go through. That shouldn't be an issue now that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I really need to try and get rid of some of those summoners because they're just doing nothing for me. Let's see what this next boss is, and then we can figure out what we want to do, what plan of attack we have for this very next wave. We got a rank 4 Frost. It's another Puppeteer. So let's do, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. We've got Frost galore. Let's go here. Alright, that was good. Let's try to get one more guy on our board. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Crystalmancers. 2 Corsairs, but one of them is a level 3. There's another Stasis. Alright, let's Snowflake now. I might have been a little bit too late. But he doesn't have any Demonologists, so we should have all the time in the world to hopefully try and take out Puppeteer when we get there. But this is definitely not pretty. He's got to go through a 150 Bannerlord. It shouldn't be an issue right there. 30 seconds is kind of a long time to hold on. Our Corsairs are doing as much as we can. Corsair is actually really good against Bannerlord, which I never really realized. But once it goes into like the mass of bombs, if I can actually get there. I don't have a mass of bombs, really. But it does a lot of damage, so it's kind of worthwhile. So right here, we got 10 seconds. My Snowflake is not ready yet, so definitely not good right there. But look at it taking out those Bannerlords. Come on, baby, 3 seconds. I guess I'll hit it with a Snowflake. Maybe that'll help me take out this Puppeteer. 2.4. But if I had to guess, we might be able to take this guy out. He's going to have a really hard time in this next wave, I think. He's going to have a hard time against Bannerlords. And maybe we can sneak a victory this coming wave, even if we're not able to take out Puppeteer right now. But as you guys know, slow stacks. So we have a rank 4 Frost, and a rank 3 Frost, and a rank 1 Frost. So that's really, really good for us. Obviously, all our cards are level 1, so that's not great. But between Frost, Stasis, all of our cards combined, working really hard against this Puppeteer, I think we're going to be able to take it out. 1.3, 1.2... And when it gets to that side, it's not just going to be Crystalmancer doing damage, but it's also going to be getting hit by Corsair. So pretty cool. He's making some plays over there. He made a nice little play right there. Okay. 400. We should have about 1,000 mana after Puppeteer. Even if it's Puppeteer in the following wave, I've got to go... I got to keep my board the way it is right now, and I got to level everybody up. That's the only way we're going to win this right now. Bedlam, really not bad for us. Let's get our Frost up, our Stasis up. We got to get these guys up. Followed by... Oh, let's do our Snowflake now. That one was just a hair earlier than the last one, so that should help. Let's get our Corsair up. Our Frosts are going to be working hard. Our Stasises. We only got 3 Stasises. Stasi. But here's the test. So he's got to go through a 450... Bannerlord, but there are going to be 2 Bannerlords in this wave, so that's really good. Let's level up our Crystalmancer one more time. And we'll go from there. 100 to go, 3. He should be fine. He should be fine, but here comes the other Bannerlord. 13 seconds, though, honestly, not too bad. We are going to be able to Snowflake in just a second here. And there's like no chance that we're going to be able to take out Bedlam. But I don't think he'll be able to take out Bedlam either. So let's just do our Stasis one time. The only thing I'm going to try and do is combine out Summoners. That's all you can do. Nothing I can do right here. But we should be in pretty good shape right now. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with the slow and stun. These games are going forever. He's taking guys out way better than I am. But I think we're going to win this game. Especially because he's combining out a ton. So he just took a hit. Look how much longer we have. Dude, we're actually 2.9. We might take this guy out, actually. I'm not even... No fooling. I don't know why I said that, but... Anything we can combine out? Yeah, let's go. Let's hit him with a Snowflake. Why not? We've only got a couple of... we got 4. Okay. Wow, we got a bunch of Crystalmancers now. Holy... And here we are. We took out Bedlam. Here comes Tamer. Now we just don't have all that much slow, which kind of scares me. We got another stasis, which is good. We've only got 2 frosts. Oh, and it's Tamer. How many times am I going to say this? That I feel like it always happens to where you're playing, you take a hit, or like your opponent takes a hit. So you're going to win no matter what if you make it through this wave, if you make it to the next boss. And then you run into Tamer. It doesn't matter. He can't take this guy out. 20 seconds to go. Right there, that is a hit, and that is a victory. He's up at 5,000 trophies. I'm almost at 5,000 trophies. Let's check it out. Crystal Mancer doing all the work. Corsair 4.6, really not too shabby. And that is a victory. I'll take that any day of the week. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.